Hi guys, good evening. Just making sure this looks okay. Right, if you just wait for a few people to jump on. I'm actually a couple of minutes early, so I'm just going to wait a second. If you come on or you're listening to this in replay, just so that I can, I'm streaming this both on Instagram and also on my Love the Skin You're In page on Facebook. So if I'm looking from one screen to the other, that is why. If you are listening from Instagram and you are interested in joining my group on Facebook, if you use Facebook as well, then you can do that, and I share loads of tips on there all the time, and that is a group dedicated to loving the skin you're in and as much as I can possibly share about things that I've learnt. So hi Ingeborg, I can see that you're watching. I can see that my husband Charlie is watching from the Ard Blair Stones, so thanks for jumping on, guys. So I'm going to get stuck in and both will be saved, so anybody who jumps on later on can catch up or go and rewatch things later on. So the focus tonight of this live is on helping to give you some hints and tips around helping to improve the look of the area around your eyes. There's probably three main things that tend to be issues for folk around their eyes. The first one is dark circles, and I can see my own in the reflection. So that is one of them that we're going to talk about. The other is puffiness under your eyes, you know, getting bags under your eyes. And then the third one is really around age-related issues around your eyes, the formation of fine lines and wrinkles, and I'm going to talk to you about that as well. So starting with dark circles, which I think is something that everyone experiences at some time or other, and this can be due to lots of different things, okay? But principally, the real issue, the reason that the eye area is so sensitive and tends to develop certain issues that we like to minimize is because the skin around our eyes is really, really thin and delicate, okay? Now, with that in mind, we also have blood vessels that run under the surface of our skin, not just around our eyes, but obviously all over our body. And because of that, when those blood vessels sit just under the skin, they create a natural blue tinge because they're sitting there. So that is one of the reasons that you notice a blueness around underneath your eyes because of those blood vessels, and because that skin is so thin, they show through much easier than anywhere else on your body. Now, the other reason is some people have got a much cooler skin tone, almost bluish tone to their skin, and that can mean that dark circles show even more on their skin. Some people actually have naturally even thinner skin under their eyes, and some people are just quite pale. They have quite a pale complexion. So that can be all just things that are how we're made, and just the kinds of skins that we've got. Things that can also cause dark circles. Sleep is a big one. Whether that is not getting enough sleep. If you are somebody who struggles with a lot of, interrupted sleep, if you wake up a lot during the night, that can really cause dark circles. And also actually getting too much sleep. Some people who find that they get much more than they normally would can also find that dark circles appear. And then also things like people who suffer from migraines and headaches, they tend to struggle with dark circles. People with an iron deficiency tend to have paler skin, so that can mean they have these darker rings under their eyes. And as I was saying just now, it can just be in the genes. I think of our children. Our son Lawrence has got quite a natural sort of colour in his skin, and you don't notice the blood vessels under his skin at all. Our daughter Diana has got porcelain doll skin, really, really pale skin, beautiful skin, but you notice the blood vessels underneath her skin much more. So you know that's just how they're made. They come from the same place, but just how their bodies are made up. So that's how dark circles, or why we get these dark circles. So what can we do to help, okay, to minimize the appearance of dark circles? Basically, in essence, what we want to try and do is shrink back those little blood vessels. Shrink them back into the skin so that they don't sit so close to the surface and show through. You know, it's a bit like tracing paper. If it's too close, you can see them. You want to be able to shrink them back. And the way that we do that is by applying something cold to your skin. If you put something cold onto your skin, your blood vessels shrink back, and that's so that you don't lose heat. And that would happen anywhere over your body. So that's really what we want to do. And it's where the design for our original, and I say our, this is obviously Tropic products. For those of you watching, I'm pretty sure you know by now that I am an ambassador, an independent ambassador for Tropic skincare. So I'm going to be talking about those products. You won't be surprised, but I want to explain them because I think that's really important if you're going to be deciding whether there's something you want to try. So our original Eyework comes in this cool pen, and the tip of it is ceramic. Okay, so when you put that on your skin, it's really cool. Okay, and that's the reason for this design, was to create a surface that when you apply the product, it's really, really cold on your skin, which is going to help to shrink back those blood vessels and really minimize and fade away that darkness under your skin. So that is basically what helps to reduce the look of these dark circles under your eyes. Now, I'm slightly digressing here, but I must tell you about these because these are an incredible thing. And you can't buy them on their own with Tropic, but they come in our what we call our Eye Bright collection. And they are hydrogel eye pads, okay? And I'm going to show you, I don't have any to show you because I had 2 pairs, but I used them. They were amazing, absolutely amazing. And you pop them under your eyes. I'll come to the other screen in a second. You can see the lady's got them under her eyes. And the moment you apply them, they are incredibly cooling. They are so cold. In fact, one of the things they say is that you can wear them overnight, but I found they were so cold that I wouldn't sleep a wink. But they are incredibly effective at helping to really, take away those dark circles under your eyes. So, yeah, cold is what you want. Now, the other thing that can happen is that you can develop, some people develop an age-related pigmentation around their eyes, under their eyes, which makes that area look darker. Now, obviously, pigmentation coupled with that blueness we're talking about is going to make that area look even darker. Okay, so that's where this all comes from, if you like, and what we want to try and do to minimize it. And that's to do with dark circles, obviously. The next thing is puffiness. Okay, you know when you get that sort of, looks like a bag under your eye. And again, some people have it worse than others. And the reasons why you get bags, there are a few different ones. Drinking too much alcohol can mean that you develop these bags. That's one thing. Eating too much salt, that is another one that tends to cause these bags under your eyes. And how you sleep, okay? So sleeping on your front, head into the pillow, that is going to really cause the puffiness. Even sleeping on your side. So it's recommended that to avoid bags under your eyes, that you should lie propped up with pillows, okay? So Now, you might not be somebody who's too bothered about having a drink in the evening. Maybe you enjoy a glass of wine or a G&T, whatever it is. Maybe you tend to have salt in your food. You know, how you sleep is I know myself, if I tried to prop myself up all night, I would soon, without even realizing it, find myself huddling into the sort of fetal position. And who doesn't enjoy a glass of red wine occasionally before bed? So what I'm getting at here is that, yes, doing less of these things might help, but actually sometimes they're just things we like to have in our life. And but the good news is that there is something you can do about this, which doesn't mean you've got to give all these things up. Okay, so I don't know about you, but when I'm trying to find out information about something, one of the first things that I do is pop onto the internet, because Miss Google seems to know lots of stuff. So if you type into Google how to minimize puffiness under your eyes, okay, these are the kinds of things that come up, okay? So a cold compress is one of them. Now, that's great. Bearing in mind that if you want to help these things around your eyes, you're needing to do them every day, every morning as you get up, ideally. So a cold compress on your eyes, now that's great if you have time. I don't know about you, but being able to lie back with a cold compress on my eyes in the morning would be a struggle. There's too much going on. It's a bit fraught normally in our house. So although possible, probably unlikely that I'm going to get to do that every day. The other one is sliced cucumbers, which you often see photographs of people at the spa with cucumbers on their eyes. So that's one I definitely heard of. Again, practically being able to lie back with cucumbers on my eyes while I'm rushing around and getting up and trying to get everyone ready, not likely. Also, I don't know if you've ever tried to balance cucumbers on your eyes, but they don't. It's very difficult to get them to lie properly on your skin so that they're really on the surface of your skin. Anyway, that's the sliced cucumbers idea. The next one is lemon juice. So now I'm imagining squeezing lemon juice, say, onto a cotton pad and then dabbing it on your eye and hoping it doesn't end up in your eye, because that would not be a good start to the day. So yeah, not an easy one, I would imagine, to get right and potentially get horribly wrong. Another option is sliced tomatoes. That's meant to really help with puffiness. I can't help thinking of the tomatoes kind of warming up on the surface of your skin and how that wouldn't be very nice. Probably not the way I'd like to start the day. And then the last one I found was putting cold tea bags on your eyes. That's for the antioxidants in the cold tea. And again, really good for your skin, would probably help. But again, same as the rest, just not a practical option to help, you know. But this is where Susie Ma is so clever. Susie is our founder and CEO, and it's why I love Tropic. It's what I love so much about it, because what she has done is she's taken all these things, all these recommendations, but she's put them into one product, okay, which is so clever. So she's got the ingredients, she's got the cold tip, and the application of the products, which I'm going to talk about in detail in a second, because that is really, really important, crucial actually. So it's really quick and easy to use every morning, quick to use, effective, and you're on your way and out the door to work or getting kids ready or whatever it is. So that is what I love. Now, if you have the Eyework already and you know the product, you will be familiar with the ceramic tip, which was amazing. Again, something that Susie designed, and stays cool. But the new Zamac tip, which is what it's called, is what the real excitement is just now, because we've been waiting for this. It was meant to come out in December, but because of lockdown and Brexit and everything else going on, it's been delayed. But I'm absolutely delighted to say that it is going to be ready for the 12th of March, which I think is next week, which is amazing. Now, I don't even have one to show you. So I'm just as excited as you are. I can show you the picture from the catalogue, our Glow magazine, if you've got one. It's on page 25. So that you can see it's an alloy metal tip. Okay, you can see that on the product there. And this has been designed by Susie. Apparently she got some clay and she molded it to be exactly the way she wants it to be. And ZAMAC is an acronym for what it's made of. So it's zinc, aluminium, magnesium, and copper, okay? And that tip is super, super cool, okay, on your skin, even more so than the ceramic tip. I find with the ceramic tip that once you've started to apply it, it also starts to warm up with your skin, okay? So really good and has been amazing, but this ZAMAC tip is just going to be even better. It really is going to be a deal breaker in terms of how you apply that product. This is really, really going to help with dark circles. So the other thing to say about this is that it's refillable, okay? So this bit here, when you finish the product, you'll unscrew that and you'll get a refill, okay? And I know that so many of you have been asking me about when are we going to be able to get refillable products. You've all been waiting for it, including me, and it is absolutely the direction that we're going, that Tropic are going, and I'm so excited that this is going to be a refillable product and much more in line with Tropic and our infinite purpose, obviously. So that is the new Eyework, okay? I've got myself in a total muddle here with all my notes, but I want to tell you what's in the Eyework, okay? So obviously we've got this ZAMAC Cool Tip, and that is going to help shrink those little blood vessels, really cool that area down and help them shrink away, shrink back so that you don't notice that those dark circles anymore. This product also has coffee cherry extract in it. Excuse me, itchy nose. Now what that is, the caffeine in there helps to energize the skin. Okay, and that's also going to help with your puffiness, and I'm going to show you in a second how we apply the product, and you'll see how by energizing the skin and the application and massage and drainage that we're going to be doing by applying it, how that is really going to help to smooth away that puffiness as we apply it. Okay, the other thing that the Eyework has in it is vitamin C, high levels of vitamin C. So that's similar to the lemon juice that I was talking about earlier, okay? But no needing to squirt lemon juice in your eye or try and avoid it or anything. It's all in here already. Vitamin C helps to really brighten the area and also help to fade away any age-related pigmentation that I was talking about earlier. So that's the high levels of vitamin C that are also in here. It's got tomato extract. So there's your sliced tomatoes. Tomatoes have vitamin E in them, okay, which really helps to firm the skin. Now, because this skin is so thin, okay, it becomes loose as we get older, okay, and that can lead to the development of fine lines and ultimately wrinkles. So the vitamin E in the tomato is really going to help to firm that area up. It's also got turmeric in it, which is an antioxidant. So that's similar to the cold tea bags that were being recommended. So you've got that in the product, and that really helps to keep that area very healthy and and in good condition. Now, the new Eyework, so the one in the picture here, I've got the current one, has got a new ingredient in it. So it has been slightly reformulated. And this ingredient is called resveratrol, okay? And resveratrol is an ingredient that further helps to protect and brighten and calm that area around your eyes, providing even more environmental protection to that very kind of vulnerable, delicate area of your face. And also will hopefully help to minimize any further pigmentation. Okay, so it really brightens your eyes and calms them. It's also going to be very good as a product on your eyes that will help people with very sensitive eyes. If you suffer from hay fever or any other sensitivity around your eyes, that resveratrol is going to really help with that. Now, I want to talk now a bit about the application, because this is really important, okay? You're going to get much better results with this product if you apply it properly, okay? So, a little tip, okay? Because you are working around this very delicate area, you don't want to be dragging anything on your skin, okay? You want it to really glide. So, a really good tip is just before you're about to apply it, give your eyes just a little spritz of our toner, literally 2 spritzes like that, or 1 will do, which will just slightly dampen the skin and help to create more of a glidey surface. Now, with the current Eyework, which you can't buy anymore, but it's good enough for me to be able to demonstrate, I'm going to put a little bit of product onto the tip of the ceramic tip there, and this is important. So when you're applying it, you are starting on your nose here. Now, you're not going too close to your eye, okay? You want to follow the eye socket there, the top of your cheek bone. Do you see how I'm doing that? And you're taking long strikes down like that, down and up and round, okay? And what you're doing here is you're applying the product, a little bit of pressure. You want to put a bit of pressure on there. You're going to do this about 6 or 10 times, okay? And that is helping to not only apply the product below your eyes, but it's also helping to massage and drain away any excess fluid buildup that you have got under your eyes, okay? So do you see that? Now I'm going right up there and I'm lifting it and I'm coming back. You don't want to be rubbing up and down. You want to really be encouraging that fluid to come up the way, and that is going to help drain. It's going to join up with your lymphatic system and be flushed away, okay? So that's really important, okay? The other thing you want to do is obviously over your brow bone like that. So you're starting here, and what's handy is if you almost lean into the tip, and you'll be able to do the same with the Zamac tip, and you pushing up the way and down, okay? And in the morning when you do this, it's actually going to give your eyebrow a bit of a lift, so you look a bit more awake, which is always handy. And again, 6 to 10 times with a bit of pressure, but you can see I'm being quite deliberate with how I'm applying it. I'm not just randomly rubbing it in and running. You want to really help to give that product a chance to be absorbed into your skin, and this massage is really key. And then the other bit is just a couple of circles like this to massage that area where the kind of crow's feet tend to develop. Now, you might be thinking, oh, but that's not getting in under my eye or on my eyelid. You really don't want to do that, okay? This skin is so thin and fine and delicate. Starting to rub anything on it is just going to damage it. Plus, you're at risk of getting the product in your eye, which you don't want. Also, think of your skin like a sponge, okay? So when you're applying this product around here, it's going to be absorbed into the deeper levels of your skin and be absorbed underneath to the thinner layers and really nourish it and give it what it needs. So you just need to follow those two. And then obviously do exactly the same on the other side. The Eyework is a morning product. So this is what you would do in your morning routine. Okay, so that is how you use the Eyework. Really, really important to apply it properly. So there you have it. You've got your cold tip, the cold application is so important. That's really going to help with the dark rings. You've got all those ingredients which are going to really benefit that skin, thin, delicate skin around your eyes. And then the application, really important. That massage and drainage is so important as part of the whole thing, all rolled up in the one product. Which you can see in the catalogue. There it is. I'll show you again. I cannot wait to have this, you know, in the flesh to be able to try and use. 12th of March is when it's coming out. And I've been saying to anybody, all my customers, anybody new who's listening to this and thinks, oh, wow, I really want to get my hands on that. Please let me know if you do, because our products have become so popular that when something new comes out, it is so exciting. And what tends to happen is things sell out very, very fast, especially something novel and you know, exciting like this we've all been waiting for, longer than we thought we would. Please let me know, because I will do my very best to make sure that you get it. And I'm kind of making a list and taking some pre-orders. You don't need to pay for it till the time, but it just gives me a chance to work out how many people are interested in it, so that I can make sure that I've got enough. Now, we have another product for your eyes in the range, and it's so good that I thought, and they work so well together, I really wanted to tell you a bit about it. And that is our Eye Dream. I got it round the right way. This product is not changing, it's the same one, but when you buy these two together, you make a heck of a saving, and that's why I want to tell you about them. So the Eye Dream is an absolutely incredible product for anti-aging around your eye area. Okay, it's if you've used our Skin Dream, which is our night moisturizer for your skin, the ingredients in this product are very, very similar. The difference is that the particles in the product are much, much smaller, and that's because the skin around our eyes is so thin. Normal products for our face, it can't cope with absorbing. So this is formulated to have much smaller particles, so that thin skin is able to absorb it. So two of the things in here, similar to our Skin Dream moisturizer, are plant ceramides and bioretinol. And these two ingredients are important because they help to boost collagen and elastin production, okay? Which is really, really important to help reduce wrinkles and crow's feet, okay? Plant ceramides and bioretinol are anti-aging dream, okay? They are the things that help to plump out your skin and help to really reduce wrinkles. They improve the elasticity of your skin, okay? So they are really important, and they're important because the levels of collagen and elastin in our bodies depletes as we get older, of course, like so many things. So by using the Eye Dream around your eyes, you're really going to help that area that skin stay lovely and plump and nourished, and really help with preventing fine lines, small wrinkles and crow's feet. So yeah, just the most beautiful product. Now, how you apply it, similar to the Eyework, is really, really important, okay? Now, if you haven't come across it before, I'll show you. It's a sort of bluey balm. It's a beautiful product. Oh, the light's stopping you from seeing that. It's got a sort of bluey tinge. It's a little bit like a lip balm texture, but really not sticky at all. Really, really smooth. It's a really lovely, and smells wonderful too. So it's got a silky kind of feeling to it. So when you apply it, the way I do it is you use your fingertips, and in particular your ring finger. And I think that's just because of the pressure you can get with that seems to just feel right, okay? Now, a little goes a long, long way. Because it's a balm, you really don't need very much at all. You could use both fingers and work both eyes at the same time. Because I'm talking and recording, I'm going to just do one at a time, because I'll probably end up sticking my finger in my eye or something. So what you want to do is, especially if it's new, you want to warm up the product, okay? Because it can be quite hard when you first buy it. So just with the warmth of your hands, warm your hands up if you need to. Just get a little bit onto your ring finger. And in similar movements to what we were doing with the Eyework, you are starting in the middle and you're working your way out, okay? So following your eye socket, okay, you can feel it underneath there. You see I'm going underneath the skin. I'm not getting too close to the eye. And same again. Now I'm taking it slowly and deliberately because I'm obviously trying to demonstrate and show you. But you can do this pretty quickly. But this massage again is just so effective at helping to drain away that fluid and just give that product. It also warms up your skin, which helps your skin really soak in the product, which is what you really want. And you're going to do the same over the top, okay? Over the top of your eye. And once you've done that, again, 6 to 10 times, I find it slightly hypnotic, and I find, oh, I've been doing this for ages. I just love it. Final thing you really want to do, and with the eye dream, this is really important, is to really massage it on the sides there, and that is going to really help plump out any signs of crow's feet, anything like that. It really does literally work overnight. This is a hugely effective product, and you're going to do the same on the other side. What I also like to do is, with what's left on my finger, is to just rub it around the outer side of my lips like that, and it gives it a bit of nourishment and also plumps them up. I don't have much in the way of lips, so I could do with all the help I can get when it comes to helping to plump them out. So that's how you apply it. So what the other thing that is in the eye dream, which is the other third really important ingredient, is shear butter, okay? And this is food. This is the food for your skin. It's incredibly nourishing. It's really hydrating, so it leaves your eye area just feeling smooth and balmy and beautiful. So much so that you're using it as an overnight mask. That's how you wear it. When you wake up in the morning, your eyes still feel really lovely and smooth, even after you've showered or bathed or whatever it is and washed your face. And that's what I love, because my eyes don't feel dry in the morning, and which means that when you apply your Eyework, you're not having to sort of really massage it into dry skin. It applies really nicely, and I think you can get away with using less because your eyes are just, that skin is lovely and dewy anyway, and you're just topping it up a little bit with obviously all the goodness that's in here. So two absolutely beautiful products. The Eyework, which is obviously a morning product which focuses on helping with dark rings and the puffiness. And then your Eye Dream, which is this beautiful eye mask balm that you use overnight. And this is to really help combat the signs of aging around your eyes, those wee fine lines and crow's feet. So you can see that together they're an incredible pair. You don't have to buy them together, okay? The new Eyework is £32 on its own. The Eye Dream is £38 on its own, okay? So you can see if you were to buy those independently, you'd be spending £70, okay? However, if you buy them together, this is what we call our Eye Bright collection, which I mentioned earlier. When you buy them together, you pay £50. So that's a £20 saving. So in my view, and I would say this to anybody who is asking or listening, it is an absolute no-brainer to get these together. Not only are you saving 20 quid, but you're also in our Eye Bright collection getting those hydrogel mask eye pads for free, okay? You're getting 2 pairs of them. And these products are incredible. At the moment, you can only buy them through, you can only get them by getting the Eye Bright collection. I really, really hope that soon you're going to be able to buy them separately. In fact, some of my customers who've used them have said, how can I just get a bag full of these things? They are absolutely amazing. As I said earlier, they really, really help to cool the area under your eyes. They've got aloe vera in them, so they are really super hydrating. They've also got biopeptides in them, which helps to boost collagen production. There we go again, so important for anti-aging. And they've also got red algae extract, and that helps to boost elastin. If you are new to listening to information about Tropic and our products, hopefully you've got a sense of just how beautifully natural all the ingredients are, and it's what we're so proud of, because everything in there is completely naturally derived, all plant-based. So those hydrogel eye pads are really going to help your eyes look younger, and dramatically help to reduce puffiness and darkness around your eyes. Also, those pads are biodegradable, so that's brilliant. They're single use, okay? So once you've used them, you can pop them on the compost heap, but you're getting them for free, so they are a complete bonus, if you know what I mean, when you get the Eye Bright collection. So there you have it. I think I have pretty much exhausted everything I can think of to tell you about these beautiful products. A little tip that I always say, and hopefully they'll laugh if they think, oh, that was definitely me. Using eye products, if you're not used to using them, maybe you've always had a very simple skincare routine and you haven't bothered with your eyes, but you really want to. One of the things that so often happens is that I'll have customers who get these products and then they forget to use them. Now, of course, the product is only going to be effective if you use it regularly. Sorry, I've just seen my mum pop up on the post. Is this live? She is in Swaziland, 2 hours ahead of us. So yes, Mum, we are live. We're almost finished as well. So it's so important to use the products. It's important to use these daily. Your eye work in the morning, your eye dream at night. And what I always recommend, so that to help you remember, is pop your eye dream next to your bed. So as you get into bed, you think, oh, I must remember to put that on. And pop your eye work next to your toothbrush in the morning so that you don't forget to use it. But I genuinely know that if you start to use these products and you use them regularly, you will notice a difference. You will not want to miss a day. That's what it's like for me. I really feel the difference. They feel amazing. I can see a change, and they really work. So yes, so there you have it. If you have any questions, pop them up in the comments just now. If you are taking it all in and you think of anything later, then please just message me. You can hopefully tell that I am passionate about these products. I love talking about them. I don't talk about the eye products enough, and they are just amazing. And with the launch of our new Eyework on the 12th of March, it's just a really good reason to be shouting about these products from the rooftops and letting you all know about them. If you would like to order the Eyework or the Eye Bright collection, any of these products, then you can please let me know, and I can make sure, especially on the 12th, that we get you the Eyework if that's what you're after, or the collection. And thank you so much for listening, for those of you who jumped on tonight, and I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you have found it informative, and I'll hopefully see you live again soon. Take care, guys. Have a good evening. Bye for now.